I'd like to take the opportunity to address the difference between coaching and navigating and business consulting. And story is always a good way to do that. So let's use a little bit of a story about riding a bicycle. I think that's a common thing that people can relate to. So I want you to recall back to the days that you were riding a bike, or better yet, think of a grandchild that you might have helped to learn how to ride a bike. Well, you've got that bicycle. A business consultant is a technician. A business consultant to the bike rider is somebody that comes in and looks at the bike and says, you know what, you get a bigger sprocket on this thing, you're gonna have more torque, you're gonna get more power to that back wheel. Matter of fact, if you get some different tires on that wheel, that bike will give you a better ride, or maybe it'll give you better grip, or if you wanna go faster, you're gonna need a different chain, or maybe you're gonna need some more gears. A business consultant is a technician trying to help you in a specific area. And that's great. We need business consultants. If you've got one, you've probably had some experience with some great business consultants. It's very common that CPAs will work as a business consultant in the field of finance or tax, looking at the financial methodologies that you have inside of your business. Fantastic people. We need those technicians and consultants in our life. A coach, however, isn't the one that's going to help you say that you need a bigger sprocket or you need a different type. That coach is that grandparent that encourages you along the way, to remind you to hold on to the steering wheel. They don't tell you that you can't wobble. They don't keep the bike upright. They let you get some balance. They let your body as a grandchild get used to the feel and the wobble and the excitement and the urge and the fear, right? They remind you, pedal. You gotta pedal. And it's all grandchild to keep your balance. The coach is there to encourage, to help you at the high times, to exhilarate and say, what's next? How much faster? What hill do we want to conquer now? The coach is also there to help you get up after you fall, because the goal is to get back and ride the bike again. The goal at CoreScore is to help you make sure that you're leading life at the highest level of your definition of success. So coaching is important. We do some coaching. We coach team members. We coach entrepreneurs. The difference between the coach is that the coach isn't responsible to get on there and to pedal for you. The business consultant may tell you that you need some bigger pedals, and when you are pedaling, that this pedal is going to be better for you. But the business consultant is not there to help you be encouraged to move on down the line. But then there's navigation. See, in the role of navigation, we're really there to understand, where are you trying to take the bicycle? And not only where are you trying to take the bicycle, but who do you want to take along with you? You see, being an entrepreneur can be a very, very lonely place. And we've seen too many entrepreneurs that are really good at what they do, but they ride the bike alone. And when they finally get to the destination, they look around and they wonder, there aren't people here to enjoy this destination with me. That includes the lack of family. There are too many stories of successful people in this life that don't have family members around them. We want to make sure that the entrepreneurs that we work with, that if you're riding that bike or you're taking that airplane ride, we want to make sure that you're taking those people along with you when you get there. And so we constantly get to hold our entrepreneurs accountable to say, well, who's coming along? This isn't supposed to be a lonely ride. It's not supposed to be a lonely journey. So let's bring those people along. And here at CoreScore, we believe that there's a creator. We believe that God put this place into existence, and that succeeding on this earth and the way that this earth operates is not worth the cost of leaving God behind. So whether you're riding a bike or you're riding in an airplane and you're trying to get somewhere, we want to make sure that when you get to that destination, that God is there with you and that your family is there with you as well. So that's the difference between coaching, business consultants, and navigators like myself.